Hey guys, another video on Brazilian waxing with the Bliss's hair removal kit. I do feel like I need to share a little bit more wisdom and information on what I've learned so far as a waxing professional at home. Now I only wax myself, I don't wax anyone else. Mistake number one is not knowing my product. Why is it so important to know your product? The kit itself came with several items. It came with the waxing cup with the wax. It came with this pre and post oil. At the time it also came with a cleanser, and then it came with some strips for ingrown prevention. Now for $24.99 it's a lot cheaper, but it only comes with this pre and post oil, and it comes with the wax, which is really all I need. In the beginning I didn't know really what this was. Like, okay, pre and post oil, apply before and after. I don't get it. Why? You know, what for what, right? Now I know after 6 months into waxing myself. Mind you, I've been doing this for a year. So 6 months into waxing myself, I realized that this is actually an eraser. So if you apply it somewhere you don't want it to be, quickly grab a cotton ball, or if you're so pressed for time you don't want it to dry, put this on your hand. Wipe it right where you want it to remove where the wax is, and it comes right off. Never knew that this was for that until I tried it myself. And that was huge information for me. Now anytime I apply it in the wrong areas, I quickly do that, and it really saves me a lot of time. Now, mistake number two is waxing myself when it's super long. So usually I wax myself when it's 3/4 of an inch to an inch long, which is pretty long. That's like this long right there. That's an inch long right there. And I used to wax myself with that length of hair. When I would professionally go, that was really the length of hair I would go get my wax anyway, so I just carried that over to when I started waxing myself. Soon I realized it's just so hard to wax and pull when all of that hair is so long, because I'm literally pulling against my own self, right? If you're doing it for someone else, I think you have more space to pull, but when you're on yourself waxing, like, it's hard to pull. You're really distracting me. Anyway, my kids are looking at me do this. So length is key, and it's best to do your Brazilians at 1/4 of an inch long to 1/2 of an inch long. So that is about this length. And I say that so that you can save time and it's easier to manage. So the shorter the hair, the easier to wax. And when I converted to when I started to wax myself with shorter hair, I realized that I saved myself 15 minutes. So now, in the beginning, when I started waxing myself, it took me about 45 minutes to an hour. Then when I got better at it, about 35 to 40 minutes. Now that I've waxed myself with very short hair, it takes me 15 minutes to wax myself. And it is the best thing in the world. Okay, mistake number 3 is how to pull your hair is mistake number 3. I had no clue how to pull. I think the general rule is to pull going bottom up. So if it's on you, like the wax is right here, you would pull upwards. And I think that rule does not apply for every part of your body. It only applies for certain parts of your body. So for the area that is closer to your belly button, I say pull in that way, pull bottom up. But closer to your labia, closer to your down there, closer to your butt area, you want to pull the opposite way. You want to pull front, forward. Or front down. So you would pull closer down there, you would pull down. And I noticed that when I pulled down, I got more hair and it was faster. Also, you have to wait when the entire wax is dry. Don't try to peel it off too early, otherwise it won't dry and it'll be all weird. You have to wait until it's completely dry. So 3 mistakes. Mistake number 1 is get to know your product. Mistake number 2, what is mistake number 2? Length is key. Mistake number 3 is how you pull. So know that mistake number 3, every area does not have to mean you gotta pull the same way. It's different. You pull, again, rewind this, it'll tell you how to pull. I gotta go get my 2-year-old off of the toilet because she just went potty. So, alright guys, I hope you guys liked this quick video. I am going to continue to give you guys more Brazilian talks because I think it's really important that somebody share this information. Not just some demo, you know, it's a progression. Brazilians, you need to learn post-care, you need to learn the types of waxes, ingrowns, you know, mistakes made, all that good stuff. Alright, adios.